Evil Dead, we must never go open that book. Evil Dead, we opened it, we will now die soon. Evil Dead, we get molested by a tree monster, and demons will come from the dark side of the moon. That was the original version of that song. Hi, I'm Andre, and I'm a black nerd with a review for you. Yeah, reviews. Review week continues. If you haven't seen the reviews of the other things I reviewed this week, go check it out right there. And the review week continues with Evil Dead, the reboot, the remake, the rehash, the retribution. I'm gonna tell you the good, I'm gonna tell you the bad, and I'm gonna tell you the nerdy. These people go to a cabin, they open up a book, and evil stuff happens. The end. First, the good. This movie is gory. Super duper gory. And no CGI gory. Like, they use real effects, real arms, real legs, real limbs, real blood. I think someone died on this set. I don't think they want to tell us, but I think literally someone got the head chopped off and they're not even telling us about it. So if you're one of these queasy types, it may be a problem for you, but for me, I was enjoying that because you don't see that too often, because when you see CGI blood, you know, you're just like, okay, whatever. I know it's not real. Like, if you see like the later Final Destinations, you know what I'm talking about. But at this, I'm curious of how much of their budget was just blood. Like, they probably paid more for blood than the cast paychecks. Of course, because it's a horror movie, they have the occasional jump scare, but there's just a lot of like psychological nonsense because it's this whole demon book, you know, and it's just like things are happening, you hear all this whispering, and like the girl is all like demon face, and she's like, yeah, do it, cut yourself, cut your face off, yeah, chop off your arm, yeah. This is my impression of that girl. Sorry, Jane Levy, I'm sure that's exactly what you thought you looked like when you were doing this part. They at least tried to make a reason why they were in the woods. It's still not a fully plausible reason. A hospital probably would have made more sense, but I will accept them rather than like, woo, we're a bunch of kids on spring break. You know, it was like, all right, you tried, and I appreciate that. And that storyline also helps that when the crazy, weird, demonic stuff starts happening, people actually don't think it has anything to do with the book. They think it has something to do with that storyline. And so I was like, all right, that's a little plausible, I suppose. It don't matter. It's a bunch of teenagers in a cabin and they don't get themselves killed. Now for the bad. If you're thinking of this crazy, innovative way that they're gonna redo Evil Dead, no. It is kids in the cabin in the woods. I was expecting at certain points there was gonna actually be scenes from the cabin in the woods mixed into this. Josh Whedon directed the first part of this film. I'm sorry, I hate to be a racist, but definitely some white people doing stupid stuff in this movie. Your sister turns into a demon and you just decide, well, you know, I might want to try to save her. No, fool, leave. The devil has her, she is gone, and you need to just save yourself. No, I'm gonna go back in, I'm gonna go check on her. Oh, we just knocked her out. Let me go walk down in this dark basement and see if she's down there. Dumb white people nonsense. Oh, and by the way, there is like 5 or 6 kids. One of them is black. Guess which one dies first? Seriously, it's 2013. We're still doing the minority dies first. We really have not got past this. We are sitting here changing our freaking Facebook photos to equal signs so that gay people get married, but yet we still can't have a black person live at least a couple people first before she gets chopped up. I'm just saying. I'm gonna make a Facebook profile for that. I'm gonna have a profile of a black person and a Jason mask and be like, save the black people, don't make them first to die in horror films. Sorry, spoiler alert, black person dies first because you didn't guess that already. I'm sorry, I spoiled Evil Dead for you. And now for the nerdy. So apparently there was a scene in the first Evil Dead where a tree does something to a girl. That kind of happens. If you like trees molesting chicks, then this is a movie for you. And while this is a complete reimagining, yes, there are definitely some homages to the original Evil Dead. And if you're looking for a certain someone to make a certain cameo, I'm not gonna confirm or deny it. I'm just gonna say that you may need to watch the entire movie. You wanna stay after the credits, possibly, I don't know. Should you go see the Evil Dead? I have to say that my watching this movie is a little bit biased. I saw it at South by Southwest where they had the cast and the crew there, and the guy comes out and goes, you guys motherfucking ready to see the motherfucking Evil Dead? And the crowd is like, whoa, Evil Dead! And they're just ripping the clothes off and stabbing the person next to him. So that was a fun experience. I would like to see if I would still enjoy this movie the same way without them around. I don't know if this gives you anything new when it comes to horror. It's not like a new concept. It's not anything new at all, but it is fun. It's this B-movie goodness. But if you're expecting some innovative way to do horror from this film, you ain't gonna get it. You've seen this concept before. You wanna see a bunch of teenagers get stabbed and killed and cut up and maimed and whatever, then come on in. The door's open. Now I want to hear from you. Are you gonna see The Evil Dead? Are you cool to watch that movie? Or are you too chicken to check it out? Let me know what your thoughts are about The Evil Dead. I guess it's not The Evil Dead, it's just Evil Dead. The most terrifying film you've ever seen. Okay. Also, what horror film would you like to see redone? Like what classic movie that was like, oh, that was good at the time, but then could use an update, would you like to see updated? Leave a comment or video response. Be sure to like and favorite this video, tickle that subscribe button. Check out my second channel, Andre, and my gaming channel, Sword and Shell. I love you like a big I'm out 5,000. Change jump up. Heaven's Murgatroyd. I don't know why I became Snagglepuss all of a sudden. Heaven's Murgatroyd. I'm evil. Evil Dead even.